G'day world and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications and outdoor stuff with knives. Today we are talking CRKT. This was just the funniest thing ever. I don't know if I've missed this or if I haven't ever seen this before or whatever. How to provide for your hunting, how to prove your hunting prowess. Train a bird dog. Sign your kid up for hunting safety class. Grab your ham front, hunt and go head to head with a Sasquatch in a skinning and quartering competition. And then we see little Sasquatch rubbing its head with its, what's the thing that they are quartering and skinning? I don't know, elk or deer or something. And then you're standing there smiling with a carcass and a pile of meat. Okay, now I do not own a home front and this is not what it's about, but it's what came in the box. Let's just put that away quickly. Today we are looking at the Pilar III, which is this little champion. Okay, I've been neglecting the budget knives for a while. I've been doing old things and I've been doing that super budget ones, the coast knives, and I've been doing a bit more expensive knives. But we're back to something that falls into our less than R1,000 budget. This one is, I think, 880 Rand if you buy it from the knife guy. No, Sharp Edge. Yes, I bought it from Sharp Edge. Sharp Edge online. And then the action on this thing is just fantastic. Look at it. If I didn't have a thumbnail, it would hit me every time. It flicks out like a champion. I really love this knife. I've been carrying it for a little while. And it's amazing. Okay, we have G10 scales on this side. Nice, what's this thing, lanyard hole, but it's exposed. If you get the D2 one, this is in brass, I think. Okay, I opted for the 8CR13 one to keep it below that 1,000. There we see CRKT, and over here, if I can, there we go, Pilar Voxnaes design. Okay. So this is really a nice little knife. It can fit in your fifth pocket, but it's a bit tall, so a bit will stick out. If you carry it, you don't feel it. It's not that heavy. It's a wonderful little knife. Okay, sorry, Batman. Specs, blade length, 2.967 inches or 75 millimeters. Handle length, 4.26. I'm not going to read all of this. If you want to read it, there we go. 3.6 ounces or 102 grams, so it's not super heavy. It's got IKBS pivots, and it's a Jesper Voxnaes design. Okay, so Jesper Voxnaes, fantastic designer, and everything he does pretty much turns to gold. Now here we have the original little Pilar. And I am a big fan of this thing. Fantastic little knife. Okay. There we see Pilar. Somewhere I read that this was initially designed. Remember, this thing is named after Hemingway's boat, Pilar. And he used that to hunt U-boats secretly during World War II and all manner of manliness. Because, what's his name? Hemingway was like the ultimate manly man for a writer. Anyway, actually for any man, he was awesome. Anyway, so that's why I bought this one initially. Now I love this thing, but it is a bit chunky. It's quite heavy. And yeah, now this one is pretty much fantastic. Sorry, Batman, you have to move back a bit. And what's the blue? I think they call that one. Okay. So look at it. It's a stretched Pilar 1. The other ones, the Pilar extra large or whatever that they now refer to as the Pilar 2. I never got into that. Yeah, there's better cleavers out there and things. This one was cool because it's so small. This one is a beast on its own. It's thick, but not. Oh, it's exactly as thick as the old one. Okay, and it's exactly as fat as the old one. Only thing, it's longer. what's Jay from the Knife Beater gave a wonderful explanation. If you take this thing and you stretch it, then you get this. And it's exactly what they did. But the action on this is fantastic. Now, if you buy the D2 one, in South African Rand, it's 1,100 and something. But I have no problem with 8CR, especially for something like this. I'm not going to be betoning with this knife, and it does not need to stay sharp forever. I can sharpen it again. So, as is, this knife is fantastic. It feels great. If you hold it like that, feels, you can do it like that. There's nothing wrong with it, but then I'm losing a finger. So if you choke up on it, it feels quite nice. It fills the hand nicely. It's a nice little knife. It feels like you can actually do more work than you need to with it. And with this big piece of blade, the tip is a bit more acute than the old one. So you can actually use it for tip work now. But it still has that, what do you call it, sheep's foot, that wonderful, sheep's foot, that wonderful sheep's foot style. Actually, I don't know, modified sheep's foot, because this looks more like the definition of a worn cliff because it's more pointy. But anyway, this used to be a sheep's foot. This would be a worn cliff. I did an explanation on all of this in some other video. I don't know. Anyway, love this knife. Fantastic. And to keep the badassery going, because I've been carrying this thing, I took my skull off my ZT350 because it really did not fit on there. And now I think I have to put it on this guy because its lanyard hole is actually big enough. And let's just quickly see. Fantastic, like a glove. So now people are going to ask me, "Hi, what's that skull thing hanging from your pocket?" And then it gives me a reason to do that. Okay, stay safe, happy, and have a good one. Just look at it again. Goodbye. Hello.